Hello. Welcome back to the latest video from NWA F.C. In today's video we have our first away league game of the season and we take on old rivals Athletic DILDAO. We only have 11 players for today's game and we're without 19, I repeat 19 first team players. Let's see how we get on. Before we get started, let's see how we got on last time out. Corner kick. Sammy's over the ball. Sammy whips in a lovely ball towards the front post. Cleared, but only half cleared. And the bald-headed guy does really well to get past Archie. He's still in possession. He's driving forward. Sauki does well to put on a bit of pressure. And it goes to the right-hand side, where he has a bit of space. Can he cross in the ball? He does cross it in. And oh no. His cross has turned into a shot. And it is 1-0 to London Rebellion. Orlando does well to keep possession and keep the pressure on. Sammy towards the back post. Headed by Emmy. And Stokes, he has a free header. And Emmy nods in, but he looks like he's in an offside position, and he is. He may have just denied Ollie Stokes scoring. Orlando, he's trying to create something. That's a lovely 1-2 with D. And NWA on the counter here, and it's a 3v2. And if Orlando gets the pass right, and he does get the pass right, he finds Stokes, who finds Dimitri, and it is 2-2.
Come on! That's it! Come on!
Over to the depleted NWA F.C. lineup. In goal, we have the Russian, Niko Ponomarev. We're doing a 3 at the back today. In the right centre-back role, we have the skipper, Tom Permel Baker. At the heart of the defence, we have our David Luiz lookalike, Max DILDAO. And at left centre-back, we have Daniel Sauki. In the midfield 4, we have Ziad Quatan on the left side making his first appearance of the season. In the middle of the park, we have Georgie Foster, the vice-skipper, and the assist king, Sami Stania. On the right hand side, we have the maverick midfielder, Oscar Chetelbrook. And the front 3, we have Jake Bassett, we have Raphael Harris making his lone debut today, and we have the goal machine, Ollie Stokes. On the subs bench, we have nobody. On the touchline, we're also depleted with our assistant manager, Alan Yanea, and first team coach, Freddie Sternberg. So we have me, the player manager, Dan Williams, and we have the media team, Zach Karam and Arthur Ayres.
Hello, Raph. I'm here with Raphael Harris today. He might be in a strange colour. He's in a black shirt today, playing for the Greens. Obviously, Raph's been on this camera before and I've spoken to him, but he's been on the opposition side. But everyone knows that he's a great friend of ours. He's obviously was the captain and led the Kings team out against us. I guess it must be a weird feeling for you, Raph, but how does it feel turning out today for NWA?
Yeah. Weird's one word, but you know it's normal at the same time. Played with you guys for quite a few years, in the past. So you know it's just like the old days. So I enjoy doing. So
yeah. Obviously you're with a lot of familiar faces, and he knows the style of play that we play. We're actually playing a new formation today. It's the same formation that our team Chelsea play, the 3-4-3, and you're in that front 3 with Ollie Stokes and Jake. What do you think you can bring with that front 3? You're used to seeing it obviously week in, week out with Chelsea. That's obviously a formation. You know.
I can be really direct. I'd like to describe my play positive, so I'm always looking to go forward. I think that's something in this formation which can be really make a massive difference, because you're going forward, you've got your wing backs running off you, making lap and runs, you've got your striker waiting in the box, you've got quite a lot of support in the attacking position, so just be positive play can only bring benefits.
Cool, and we're hoping for plenty of positivity today.
Yeah, mate.
Can't wait, mate. Let's win this. Come on, you Greens.
Amro, the referee, getting approved from both goalkeepers, and we are underway. NWA travelling to the league leaders Athletic DILDAO today. NWA in their all-black strip. Oscar Chetelbrook, he plays back to the skipper, but the skipper loses out early, and number 11's in. He has a pop, and Nico does well to save at the front post. Maxi, he finds George. Georgie finds Oscar, and this is a slow start by NWA. Georgie Foster, the vice-skipper, over the corner. He whips the win into the back post. It gets headed out to the edge of the area to Oscar. Oscar tries to recycle back out wide. It finds Ziad. He loops it in, and the goalkeeper holds. The goalkeeper rolls it out to the left back, who finds this dangerous winger who does really well. He keeps possession. He does a lovely turn past Oscar. Can somebody put in a tackle? No, he skips past the midfield and he slots in a lovely ball and the striker's in and he chips it over Nico, and despite the offside claims, he is onside and it is 1-0 to DILDAO. Oscar on the ball now in the middle of the park. He's looking for options, but he gives it away. And he's carrying a knock right now. And the striker's in again. And that is a great finish past Nico. The goalkeeper had no chance. It is 2-0 to DILDAO. The goalkeeper looking for options. He finds the left winger who's done very well again. Past the injured Oscar Chetelborough. Number 11 still in possession. He finds the striker, who lays it back to the midfielder, who whips one in, and it unfortunately goes all the way to the back post and in. This has been a disastrous first half from NWA. Sammy with the throw. He finds Raf. Raf tries to whip one in. It's headed, and Amro's done NWA a favour there, because that is one of the worst first halves NWA have ever produced, and it is 3-0 at half time. Away from that dismal first half, if you get the chance after the game, check out our new sponsors Apex Store, and they'll be resourcing the classics with their new clothing range. Links will be in the description below. And we're underway in the second half. NWA, despite having no substitutions, have had to make one change, and Williams, who fractured his ankle only 3 weeks ago, is having to come on, even though he is only about 20% fit for Oscar Chetelborough. And Maxi gives it away in the middle of the park, and 13's in, and he skips past a few, and he chips it in. It is 4-0, and it looks like it could be game over. Sammy the assist king with a throw-in. He plays a nice 1-2 of Ziad. Sammy looking for options. He finds Stokes at the front post, and Stokes does really well to skip past his man. He plays it to the back post, and the skipper is there. Get the football. It is 4-1. There is still life in the old dog. Let's see that one again on the GoPro. Lovely play by Stokes to the back post, and the skipper couldn't miss from there. Good finish. 4-1. Sammy over a free kick now, and that is a lovely cross, and the goalkeeper parries, but only into the path of Ziad, and it falls back to Sammy. Can Sammy whip in another? He doesn't, and it's blocked, and it falls to this little striker off the bench, and he's trying to outpace Max, and he doesn't, but Max gives it away in a dangerous area, and the striker's in, and that is not the best finish you'll ever see. Sammy over the free kick, about half an hour to play, and it's headed clear, but only half clear. And Ziad does well to keep it alive, and he skips past his man, Ziad Quatan. He finds Tom, and Tom does well, and Stokes does well, and Georgie's there, and somehow he bundles it in. Let's have a look at that one again. Lovely header by Stokes, and Georgie in the right place at the right time, like all goal scorer midfielders are. 4-2. And NWA having a bit of momentum right now, and they press straight away. And number 9 gives it away under panic. And Raf, he finds me in the middle of the park. I can't really move, but I'm trying to find a pass. I find Stokesy. And Stokesy finds Ziad on the edge. It falls to Jake! And that is a great save. It was nearly 4-3. Great play by NWA, and that is a top save. Headed clear by the defender. And the small striker is trying to take on Max again. And Maxi's falling face first. And the number 7 tries to round Nico. He's looking for options, no one closing him down, and Raf does well on the line, and Ziad does well on the edge of the area, and they still can't get rid of it, and I try and clear, but only half clear, and NWA under the cosh, and Salki does well to clear. Sammy, he plays a lovely ball towards Stokes, and Stokes is being clipped on the edge of the area, and that is surely a free kick. Thank you, Amro. Ziad over the free kick. Can he bring some life back into this old dog with 10 minutes to go? He has a go, and that is a top save by the goalkeeper to keep it at 4-2.
Yeah. Where is he going?
NWA with yet another set piece. NWA are piling on the pressure.
Was literally going to do what you said.
Whipped in towards the front post. It goes all the way across, and the goalkeeper just about gets something in the way. And NWA is still piling on the pressure. It finds Nico, and Nico finds Stokes, who can't really afford to lose it there. And Salki and Tom do, and Tom does well to keep it alive and winning a throw-in. Georgie flicks it on towards Sammy, who has a pop, and it just goes across the goal. Another throw-in for NWA. It finds Sammy again, who loops it in. The defender throws his body on the line. Finds Stokes, who tries to find George. He doesn't do much with it, and it breaks down. And he throws it out to the big lanky lad, and that is the final whistle. It has not been NWA's day today. Despite a valiant second half display, it was too much damage in that first half. 4-2 to Athletic DILDAO. We learn and we'll bounce back next week. Let's have a look at the league table. We remain on the same points after today's loss, so we are on 1 point from 2 games. Not the best start. Next week we'll be taking on Battersea Wanderers, a new side in the Cup group stage. Before you leave us, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure to tell any friends, family and football fanatics about the NWA F.C movement. You've been you, I've been me, we've been NWA F.C. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.